So, okay. So I'm trying to reach level 34 so I can be done with the house cup. But I have some important quests to do first. First, this and the Shadow of the Relic.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous.
Lumos.
He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
He won't listen to reason.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find... quickly.
Accio!
Compulso! Levioso! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio. Accio.
Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the Great Room.
Incendio.
Bring them on!
Defendo. Incendio.
Leviosa!
Expelliarmus. Protego. Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Incendio. Defender. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Now what?
There weren't this many in theory before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian.
Defender. Descendo. Incendio. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Defender. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Defender. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Bombarda. Friso. Defender. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Protego. Incendio. Freaker. Levioso. Lumos. Incendio. Bombarda. Defender. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Hold on a moment. I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
Okay, so what do we do? What do we do?
How many Inferi are there?
Bombarda.
Crucial.
Imperial. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defender. Revelio.
The Inferi. They're everywhere.
Incendio. Bombarda. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defender. Bombarda. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defender. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio. Defender. Bombarda. Incendio. Incendio. Bombarda. Defender. Incendio. Protego.
Stupefy.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Defender. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
What's up? Oh, come on.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. Defender. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
Oh, thank God.
Defender. Accio. Revelio.
Okay, so we need some skulls.
I need to find a way up that ledge.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. 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 Revelio. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Sebastian.
Isn't this incredible?
Sebastian,
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
control. I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
Don't! The relic! You'll pay for this! But...
Levioso!
Protego!
The two of you have gone too far! I'm ending this now!
That relic! Defender! Save Anne!
Incendio!
Expelliarmus!
Bombardo! Incendio! Crucio! Lumos! Imperium! Incendio! Protego! Bombardo!
Confringo!
Now you've gone too far!
Incendio! Defender! Incendio! Bombardo!
Levioso! Incendia!
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Levioso! Sorry, it had to be done.
Bombardo! Defender!
You're supposed to protect us!
I am protecting you, you
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Bombardo! Incendio! Crucio!
Now you've gone too far.
Imperial! Levioso!
Levioso! Incendia Confringo!
Incendio! Bombardo! Defender! Incendio!
Levioso! Incendia!
Bombardo!
Sorry.
Defender! Incendio!
Levioso!
Expelliarmus! Mr. Tallow! Stop! Bombardo! Accio! Defender! Incendio!
Now you've gone too far. Levioso!
Expelliarmus! Bombardo!
Confringo!
Protego! Incendio! Incendio!
Levioso! Incendia!
Stupefy! Bombardo!
Sorry, it had to be done.
Incendio! Incendio! Crucio! Imperial! Lumos! Defender! Bombardo! Incendio!
Now you've gone too far.
Expelliarmus! Bombardo! Protego! Incendio! Defender! Expelliarmus!
Sorry, it had to be done. Levioso! Incendia! Confringo!
Bombardo!
Confringo!
She cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer! Avada Kedavra!
choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done? I must get out of here.
I can't let him leave.
Sebastian, wait! Revelio. Stop, Sebastian. Hold on.
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us, not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it...
He did attack us. You had no choice. It was brave, Sebastian. You clearly care more about Anne than your uncle ever did.
I knew you'd understand. I did do the right thing.
You did. I would have done the same, if I knew how.
I could teach you.
No time like the present.
The killing curse won't be easy to master. As with all unforgivables, you have to mean it. Hold your wand steady. Focus. The incantation is Avada Kedavra. Your intention must be clear. I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later, at the Undercroft, all right?
I suspect you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The demiguise statues, and the moons contained therein, were placed as they were for good... You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those demiguise moons.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented it.
Anyone care enough to remove my
Revelio.
demiguise statues?
Pardon me, sir, but About those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're quite clever.
Oh, thank you. A lot of craftsmanship and care went into them. I assume.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly, until you started clearing them out.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
What's the Ministry doing about it? Think he is bad? Because trolls with them, like doxies on old curtains.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was an old schoolmate of yours, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, he had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
Revelio. Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Harlow. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Revelio. Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Miss.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note. It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon...
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every... I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never...
Thank you for telling me.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Revelio. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere. Accio!
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Okay. I don't know if you guys have realized, but most of the voice actors, like most of the NPCs, they have the same voice actor.
Revelio.
Oh.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her. Revelio. Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Like, so convenient. There's a hideout under the Hog's Head. Like, dude.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! A hidden door. Revelio! Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
I don't waste time seeing if they're dead. Their fate's been not gonna work. Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Only a whole stupid.
Revelio.
Come in here alone. What?
Rookwood will lead us to victory. You mark my words.
Rookwood's dead.
Finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time, this is.
My loyalty's to Rookwood and no one else.
She'll be nothing but trouble. About time we locked her up.
Patricius Totalis.
I shall be shining in Rookwood's eyes when he sees what I'm capable of.
You hit a lamp? I know, I'm not hearing.
Imperial. Defender. Incendio.
How dare you do such a thing to me? Expulso!
Incendio. Defender. Expelliarmus.
What have you done?
Stupid one.
Forever.
Crucial. Incendio.
Expulso!
Expelliarmus.
Look what you've been done. You paid for that.
Imperial. Predator. Stupid one. Incendio.
You will not survive this fight!
Defender.
You'll be sorry you
Incendio.
did it.
Expelliarmus.
Ha! Hardly felt it. Reflect!
Crucial. Incendio.
Expulso!
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
My wand!
He must be here somewhere. Revelio. Revelio.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He was...
I need your help.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not...
Revelio.
It must be blocked by something.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.